Ya van días y varias semanas.
He hasn't given no response, and it's been days, and it's been weeks, and he has... What do you think, Sarah, of this canyon right here?
It's absolutely incredible. I haven't been to Tijuana in a lot of years, and seeing how wide open it is. I mean, I don't know if you could turn the camera around and show everyone just how wide open it is. It's incredible.
A couple of questions? No. Rashida, what is your opinion on the massive child trafficking that is happening? Y espero logren su objetivo de la justicia a su país. Luchen por su país. Say that basically fight for your country. Están bloqueando el acceso. ¡Viva! La Policía Federal o la autoridad nos está deteniendo el acceso y nos está deteniendo el paso para poder cruzar hacia el Zócalo, señores.
How's everybody doing? Good evening to everybody. I'm Oscar Blue for Puerto Rico News, correspondent for Real America's Voice News. Thank you so much for joining in. Good evening for everybody. It's 4:03 West Coast time as our normal weekly day-to-day show in English starts at 4 o'clock West Coast time. So I want to welcome everybody to this show. Please share this video. Like this video, share this video. When you like the video and you comment on the video, you help us break those algorithms. So please, people, help us out. Share this video. We are censored a lot. So if we, continue to like the video, share the video, and we do something about it, the message can get out. A lot of people ask all the time, what can I do, Oscar? And, sometimes sharing is one of the ways that we can get the information out. So, thank you so much for joining in. God bless everybody that is watching. The situation in Del Rio, Texas, it is bad, I will tell you. And it is the land of everyone. When I say this, the land of everyone is that everyone knows in the whole world that Del Rio is open and that is a process center, or it is a process opening for irregular entrance to the United States of America to claim the political asylum. Nothing against people that cross, and they ask for political asylum in this way, but the authority is being surpassed. Border Patrol is out of their hands. So many situations had happened in Del Rio. Recently, an 8-year-old passed away, drowned, as her mother was crossing Del Rio, and the current were so strong that she let go of her hand and she drowned in front of her eyes, trying to intend to cross to the United States of America. So many unaccompanied minors have entered the area of Del Rio, and the parts, and not even in Del Rio is not even the factor. The real part is in Mexico, that is Piedras Negras, Coahuila. That is the huge, huge problem. Who is allowing that? Who is allowing in the Mexican side and the authorities? Where are the authorities in terms to the unaccompanied minors and the child trafficking and ultimately the masses of people going in. Why the Institute National Immigration officials are letting all these people in through in a regular place where they are risking their lives, and sadly, a young girl in Acuña has lost her life. A little child has lost her life. It is sickening, and to a point that you are going to understand, you're awake and you say like, when are the Mexican authorities are going to do something? But when is the authority of the United States going to actually say enough is enough? This is not the way. A child has been lost, and the mother, it is lost also. Ciudad Acuña is one of the most difficult places to live. It's a lot of violence. It's a lot of cartel activity. It is a lot, it is a lot of irregular activity, trafficking, gun trafficking, drug trafficking, a lot of kidnapping. A lot of things happen in Ciudad Acuña that a lot of in all the borders, this kind of situation happens. But this is something that we need to understand. If the United States of America, they don't control this. This will be a no border zone. This will be an open area for everybody. This will be a zero tolerance. It will be a no tolerance. There will be no tolerance in terms to irregular entrance into the United States of America. That is the reason why it is so important that what the hell is going on in Del Rio? What is going on with the mayor of Acuña and the mayor of Del Rio? Where are the support for the border agents that are being surpassed? First and foremost, I want to get something that it came in. The operations, first, I want to jump into this before we go on. The operations in Guatemala, in terms to the filters that they have put for people to not cross irregularly to our country of Mexico, they have started. And they have started recently because there was around 200 people that they wanted to jump on this caravan, and then another 200, and then another 200. So it landed until 600 people. These 600 people during the week, it was the first small group of caravan that tried to enter the country of Guatemala, but it is imperative to understand that the country of Guatemala said, no, we're not letting anybody pass. We are not letting anybody pass. This is a spread of huge, of Omicron right now, the variant, and also COVID. And also they asked them, hey, you need to provide the proper documents of health, basically a negative COVID test. But a lot of the people cannot afford it, so they cannot provide the negative COVID test. So you have this irregular situation in Guatemala, but the authorities in Guatemala today, let me just put this right here for all of you guys. This is our report today. As the authority of Guatemala, detained 18 migrants that they were from Venezuela and also from Cuba. They tried to enter in an irregular way, but they were detained by the Guatemala government. Guatemala is doing, as we say in Mexico, el trabajo sucio de los Estados Unidos. It's doing the dirty work for the United States of America. Guatemala is doing that. And ultimately, they are stopping this. And I'm sure that Guatemala is receiving some kind of a support from the United States government. I'm sure of that. So this is the operation that is being done in certain filters and points of inspection in Guatemala. That is extremely important for everybody to understand that the Guatemala government, it is the only one that is doing these filters for sanitary inspections and also to detain migrants for not entering the country of Guatemala and also transitating in Guatemala freely so they can get to the Mexican territory. So right now, caravanners have understand that the Guatemala government, it is not providing and it is not letting nobody into their country due to sanitary conditions. This is the actual situation. in Guatemala right now, as they're the ones that they are inhabilitating the transit into the country of Mexico. Thank you so much for joining in. Buy Me a Coffee is on the top link. If you guys like to contribute to our independent reporting and broadcasting, Buy Me a Coffee is on the top link. We are going to be traveling soon to a part in Central America. Now, let me just put this video on so you can understand. This is a video from the Border Patrol. This is at a river. Look how, what the migrants risk and what they risk. And I will go story by story. Thank you to my producer. I'm trying to communicate with you, but it seems like you're. What is the safest place I communicate? This is a video provided by the Border Patrol. In this video that is provided by the Border Patrol, it tells you almost what the risk of migrants they take when they cross the river. You will see a woman crying, and you will see what the leftist media does not show. The Border Patrol is providing a leash or is providing a rope for people to hold on and to bring them into the United States of America. This is what the leftist media does not show. And I will add this to the screen right now. As you see, this is a video provided by the Border Patrol. And it is important for everybody to see. It's 1 minute and 46 seconds. Watch this video. And after this, I will go story by story of what is happening. And I will end up with the story of the little girl that had just drowned in the river to cross from Acuña to Del Rio. This is so sad. Look at this. You can see that the woman is screaming at the river, and she doesn't have the strength to cross anymore. And you will see another gentleman on the other side of the river saying, hold on, you can do it.
Hombre. Hey, tie it together. Tie it together. That's low. Muévete atrás.
Let me return back a little bit. You will see the Border Patrol agent pulling the string. But who's coming in from the river? Let me just tell you who is coming into the river. This is who's coming in and into the river. Let me just back. You see that? Who's that? That's an agent from the United States government, the Border Patrol. He's coming into the river. For those people that say border agents do not go in the river and rescue the migrants from where they are having a horrible circumstance to cross to the United States of America. This, you don't see it at CNN. You don't see this at MSNBC. You don't see this at the Democracy Now. You don't see this at the tabloid, Daily Beast. You don't see this on any leftist media. You don't see it. You don't see this. So you see that, right? Let me just return back a little bit so you will understand where this border agent was. And you will understand. Look where the border agent is. The border agent is in the middle of the river. right there in the middle of the river. Let me play again the video. Border Patrol agent fell right there as he was walking, pulling the migrants in. And you will see him walking right here, pulling 4 people in. Both of them. Look. There you got it. Pulling 4 people in, risking his life, and also the migrants also ultimately risking their life to cross to the United States from this river. But this is so important. This video, why is so important? Because it brings you back into the video of the Border Patrol in a horse using a ring. They thought that it was whipping somebody else. They don't show, the leftist media, they don't show this. They don't show this, and they're not going to show it. Even right-wing media, they're not showing it. This is so important for people to understand that border agents also, they're trying to do the best that they can to avoid problems, to cost a life. Ultimately, there's sectors where the border agents do not want to go in. I'm not going to lie about it. There's agents that they say, I don't want to go in. I don't want to risk my life. I'm not going to go in. I'm not going to get wet. But this agent went all the way to the middle, and you can actually see, let me back forward again, man. You can actually see him right here coming in, pulling like 3 or 4 people in. Look how many people are coming in. 1, 2, 3, 4 people. One of the women is crying. It's so sad what people go through, man. Look at that. Even the border agent, hold on a minute. Do you see some harm right there of the border agent, some language, some disrespectful language that the border agent is using? After this catastrophe of crossing, after this nightmare, after this, all the nightmare that the migrants have gone through, going to the Darien Gap, going through several cities and countries and all this, trafficking and all this horrible thing, the left in the United States of America tells you that the Border Patrol is the most horrible agency that exists in the world, right? But they don't say this. Look at the treatment that the border agent does right here. When he just saved their lives, pulled them all the way into safety, into land, and immediately the woman starts crying because she hugs possibly her, some family member or friend. But immediately he says, hey, move along over here. I got to save other people. Look what he says right here. Get out of the water. Come on, move on. Over here. Come on, come in. You don't see this. Where is the leftist media right here? It's so important that we show both sides of the story as people are crossing in through this danger zone that is the river. But ultimately, let's show the other side. Let's show the other side as you see a border agent going in the middle of the river, pulling in 4 people, risking his life, going in. Other border agent throwing the rope in the middle of the river. The agent inside the river pulling 4 people. The agent outside of the river pulling 5 people because of you got a border agent in there. So you're not only pulling 4, you're pulling 5. When the agent gets into shore, now the other agent is helping the other one to pull 4 people in. Who shows this? Why they don't show this? It is so sad. The media in the United States of America. Credit when credit is done, man. And this tells you about how the border. You can actually go to the Border Patrol and see this video.
Saca el agua. Véngase, véngase. Véngase.
This is extremely sad, man. Border Patrol of the Rio sector. You can actually go to their website and also to their page, and you can see this video. You can see this video. Now, I wanted to go little by little. These stories, my producer sent me these stories. How's everybody doing? Buy me a coffee. It's on the top link. If you guys like to contribute to our travel fund, thank you so much. It's much appreciated. We're independent broadcasting, so thank you so much. I wanted to go little by little and show you guys how the unaccompanied minors has been something that is actually in full effect in the Del Rio sector. You see right here an agent attending children of the Border Patrol. You have here 5 children, as the agent of the Border Patrol, the ones that they say that they're racist, the one that they say that they're so bad people. You see a female border agent attending 4 children. This is, imagine 6 years old crossing the river like this, man. Imagine an unaccompanied minor with no one. My God, man, Joe Biden. Imagine provoking what we just saw. Border Patrol pulling in people. Imagine an unaccompanied minor, 6 years old, 8 years old, 9 years old, 10, 11, 12, 13. For God's sake, a teenager, 14, 15, crossing the river like that on those circumstances. And then you got Joe Biden incentivizing continuously the come over, the children. I want to save the children. The irresponsibility and also ultimately the organized crime in Mexico, it is profiting out of these irregularities. This is a photo of some children. This is another story that I will read. Again, thanks to our producer who set up all these stories. This is another sector. This is another story. It says right here, these 3 unaccompanied minors. How old do you think they are, man? How old do you think these children are? For God's sake. Unaccompanied migrant children are in a rise in the Del Rio sector. Over 70 unaccompanied children have been found traveling or alone or with complete strangers. Many tell us they have no idea where their parents currently are. Imagine that. And I have seen so many in the caravans. These kind of children, I have seen them in the caravans in the south border. So many unaccompanied minors. The leftist media says, no, there's no unaccompanied minors. There's no trafficking of children. You're lying. You're fuming the border. That's why I love to go to the place and show and record on a live video. This is live. There's no edited, uncut, raw video for all of you to watch. And we have shown that. And evidence after evidence after evidence, it tells you that this globalist compact of immigration, it is a broken system that is risking the lives of children. Where is the help directly to the countries? Children have risked their lives to cross the Del Rio sector. And it says right here, over 70 unaccompanied minors, children have been found traveling alone or with complete strangers. Many tell us they have no idea where their parents currently are. Unbelievable. This is another story. All of this is happening in Del Rio. All of this. In the 30-degree weather, just after midnight, this family crossed the Rio Grande. Special needs daughter, wheelchair, bound woman, they were rescued. I have seen so many special needs people in the caravans. So many special needs people in the caravans. I have seen really a lot of people. A lot of people. I have seen in the caravans. This, I don't know when these people are going to say, I think that we had enough. I think that this is enough, Oscar Blue. I believe that, it is enough. This is another situation. This occurred on the other side of the border, close to Bronzeville. The Institute National Immigration rescues 120 migrants. This is in Tamaulipas, in Mexico. The Institute National Immigration rescues 120 migrants kidnapped in Tamaulipas. The Institute National Immigration of Mexico rescued Nicaraguans, people from Nicaragua, Guatemala, and El Salvador migrants who were kidnapped in Mexico while trying to cross into the United States of America. Around 120 migrants in Ciudad Victoria, Tamaulipas, they were rescued, according to an attorney of the general office of the police inside. They were inside of the safe house, and a local police, there was a report, and they arrived, and they already called the embassy of Guatemala. All of this happening close to Texas. This is another one. This one. The Institute National Immigration is a young kid, for God's sake, man. This is a minor. Holy cow. The Institute National Immigration identified a minor of 8 years old with an Amber Alert by the name of Alba Kennett after being missing on the 11th of May of 2021. He was found and at immigration inspection points of transportation with passengers in the parts of Oaxaca. These are all minors. As you have seen right now, how they arrived to Del Rio, this minor possibly was going to Del Rio. Unbelievable. This last one. Holy cow, man. Oh my God. Doesn't end. So bad. This last one. A migrant from Guatemala was rescued by Welton Border Patrol agents after she was carried across the international border and left in a remote area of the desert of southeast of Yuma for 2 days. Welton Border Patrol agents found the woman lying on the ground and in need of an emergency medical attention late Friday night. The 31-year-old migrant was suffering from a leg injury that prevented her from walking and was severely dehydrated. An agent trained as an emergency medical technician evaluated the migrant, provided initial life-saving care, and requested an air ambulance. She was subsequently flown to a Phoenix area hospital for further treatment based on evidence from the scene. And it is believed that the subject who dropped the migrant off returned to Mexico. A coyote. Basically. This has happened to children. We have seen so many times how they have abandoned children. In the middle of the desert, they have done this. They have abandoned children in the middle of the desert. So many times. A lot of times. This is the last one that is a statement that it was released by Grupo Beta. Sad. But the Grupo Beta of Mexico recovered the body of the migrant child that had drowned. These are the statements of Grupo Beta, that is the group of rescue in Mexico. These are the statements. Se recupera Grupo Beta del Instituto Nacional de Migración, cuerpo de la menor de edad extranjera en cauce del Río Bravo. They recuperate Grupo Beta, that is a rescue team for the migrants of the Institute National Immigration, the body of the migrant child who drowned in crossing the Del Rio sector. It says right here, previously, the Border Patrol of the United States of America told the Mexican authorities of a missing child as they were crossing the border. Through a thorough, search, she was found with no vital signs, and it was transported to the other side of the Mexican territory, where the ministerial police attended the migrant child. The Institute National Immigration says that they send the condolences to the passing of this child, and they refrained their compromise to protect the context of children crossing in through the river. This was the statement of Grupo Beta, that is the rescue team of migrants. Now let us go into one of the images when the child was found. From far away, they got an image that it was brought by our producer right here. And let me read a little bit on what it says. It says exactly the same, that it was found with no vital signs. The mother's still alive. She had the ability to cross, but the current was so strong that the mother could not hold her on as she was gone by her hands. She was from Venezuela. Her mother's still alive, and she cannot believe that her daughter drowned in front of her eyes. So sad. Muy triste esto. Esto es horrible. This is so sad, because these are the risks that these people take. They go through the Darien Gap, where there's rape, where there's trafficking of children, assassination, all this horrible, a nightmare, a complete nightmare. It is what they go through to get to this point. And you get to this point and you lose your child. It is not the first time that I broadcast about a child that has, passed away on the circumstance to go to the United States of America. Also, if you guys don't remember, I was in Tapachula, in the part of Mapastepec, and I interviewed a migrant from Honduras. The migrant from Honduras said that her child in the caravan, when they were on a thunderstorm walking, which we were there, through Madre Vieja, Amapastepec, the child on the next day suffered from dehydration. She was 1 year and 2 months, and she passed away because of dehydration. A lot of people have drowned in the part of Del Rio sector. Del Rio, the land of everyone. It is really sad, the risk that people take through these circumstances. And where is the United Nations through this? The ones that provided this globalist compact of immigration. I want to put something on the screen for you guys, just so you guys understand who are the companies that they're involved with the globalist compact of immigration, and they're involved in the globalist agenda. It is important that you guys know the United Nations is not doing anything about to save the children, and to ultimately, if you are going to be pro-migrant and pro-caravan, for God's sake, provide some kind of safety for them. when they're migrating. So they will not be hurt. They will not be trafficked. Something. This is a page that is so important for everybody to understand how the United States was put in again in the globalization of everything, of all the compacts. You see on top it says United Nations Global Compact. And I will put right here on search for participants. See who's involved, says on the bottom on the Global Compact. I am going to type right here USA. See that, right? I just typed USA. Who are the participants that they are part of the Global Compact? Enter. There you go. You got 13 results. You got companies like Alnex USA, EcoBodies USA, LG Electronics USA, Lamborghini Automobiles, Tate and Lyle PLC USA, Comfort Systems Inc., UIPM USA, SAP USA, Fairtrade USA, Science Soft for USA Corporation. Go to page number 2. Machir USA Inc. Empathy Surface Network USA NGO Global. Academy of Universal Global Peace USA. That is the country of the United States. You want to know another country that is in the Global Compact? The United States is not. But let me type right here. I have a lot of people from Canada. There you go. Canada. Even Canada has companies from Canada and Mexico. Look at all the companies from Canada. All of them, they're financial services, technology, industrial. Page number 2. Power Corporation of Canada. SOS Children Villages of Canada, NGO Global. And BCE, Bell Canada Enterprises. Huge providers. You want to know something, another curious? Let's type the one on the bottom of the United States. Mexico. 103 results. All these small corporations, they are part of providing to the Globalist Compact of Immigration. Where is the money? Where is the result? Where are the resources? Where are all the funds? Where are they? You're being part of it. Where are they? Barack Obama in 2015 brought the Globalist Compact of Immigration, and even in the Globalist Compact of Immigration says that Barack Obama asked more than 200 companies so they can help him to boost this globalization of immigration. How come migrants are still suffering and walking through dangerous places like the Darien Gap, going through these horrible journeys like they go in Del Rio, that a child was lost right now, and in the borders of Sonora and Arizona, the borders of Texas, crossing through dangerous places in Nicaragua and Honduras, through all these infections? Why all these people that they're providing and being part of this great lucrative business? Even Walmart Mexico and Central America right here, they joined in 2019. There you got it. I'm not even kidding. Right there. Where is the help? Where is it? Where is the money? Where is it? The trafficking of children, the trafficking of people, the human smuggling, all of this that is happening right now. If you have all these investors, all these people that they're providing a lot of money, this is why I have said before, the asylum and refugee has become one of the most lucrative business in the world. One of the most lucrative businesses in the world. It's modern day slavery. The monopolies, the dictators, they profit out of this. Why UNICEF? Where is UNICEF? Where are they? If they're an authority, if they're a humanitarian authority, where are they? You have an open window over here in our country of Mexico. We signed the Global Compact. You have an open window to come in. You have it. Where is it? No human shelters right here? Humanitarian shelters with all these investors that Mexico has? Why the United States is releasing so many billions and trillions if they have this amount of investors that they are helping and providing aid and aid? They're providing aid. Why Canada is not even lifting the hand to say, hey, I'm over here, I want to help? Oh, because Canada says, oh, so it has a lot of restrictions, but we're helping. It is unbelievable. The enormous lucrative business that this is, people. Extremely lucrative. It's why they want to shut us up. This is why you hit them in the pockets and they want to shut you up immediately. Unbelievable. Somebody saying Canada has no money to help. Come on. Come on. Come on, please. Nobody has money now. No. Nobody has money now. Somebody saying Canada does not have money to help. Hold on a minute. Canada, right there. Let me go back. Somebody saying Canada does not have money to help. Let me just see right here. This is Canada. Right here. Apparently, Canada has 14 gigantic enterprises, which they are providing help. So it says key to excellence, Canada leadership in professional services, hub. They provide help. Elements fabricated in Canada. These are in Mexico located, but they're a Canadian company. They provide help. QSL, Canada Inc., Industrial Transportation. They provide help. Simons, Canada, Technology, Hardware and Equipment. They provide help. Williams Engineering Canada Inc., Small and Medium-Sized Enterprise, Construction and Materials. They provide help. BASF Canada Company, dedicated to chemicals. They provide help. Expert Development of Canada is a company, financial services. They provide help. Gotling, WLG Canada Company, financial services. They provide help. Air Canada, look at that, a company, travel and leisure. They provide help. Array Canada Inc., company, general industrials. They provide help. Also, we got more results. ALUS Canada NGO. They provide help. Power Corporation of Canada Financial Services. It's a company. They provide help. SOS Children's Villages of Canada is an NGO. They provide help. Bell Canada Enterprises is a fixed line telecommunications. They provide help. They don't have no money. They're broke. Oh my God, we're suffering so much. We cannot even live over here in Canada. It's so bad. It's so bad. They don't have no money. Right? All of these companies are providing of the great Canadian dollar. Right? If these companies are providing help and the government is allowing it, it is because the government is giving them a lot of capital so they can invest, right? So because of the government is providing these companies to provide a lot of capital and to provide international trade, it means that Canada is developing a great industry with these companies that they are providing help. Isn't that the way it works? But they tell the public, we don't have no money. Exactly like Mexico government. No, we don't have no money. The Mexican government, we don't have no money. Also, the American government, we need to, when it's a Democratic Party, release all the money. Don't even matter. Pass bills and bills and bills and bills. 70 trillion, 400 trillion. Pass them. There's no help. No. How's everybody doing? God bless everybody that is watching. Thank you so much for joining in. I'm Oscar Blue for Border Network News correspondent for Real America's Voice News. Thank you so much. We are going to be traveling soon to showing you the reality and the truth on another border. Thank you so much for joining in. Buy me a coffee is on the top link. We are independent reporters and we are, public funded. So thank you so much for your cooperation for our travel fund. It is entirely for our travel fund. Entirely for our travel fund. I will listen to a couple of comments. We're 47 minutes and we got some time to listen to a couple of comments or a couple of questions that you want to ask. So if you guys want to ask a question, want to put a comment, I will read it right now. Good evening, Cindy Witter. Good evening to you. Saludos hasta Pensilvania, ¿cómo no? Saludos, Nikki. Veronica Green says it is the politicians' pockets and tax-paying people are footing the migrants. Why the kidnappings? It is for ransom or something else. For ransom, the majority of the time. Say hello to Mr. Herman Kane. Saludos hasta Puebla, ¿cómo no? The Canadian government has no money to take care of their own. I don't believe that. Healthcare is going down the tubes and seniors are starving. I don't believe that. You can have a little sector, and with all respect, you can have a little sector that is suffering, but the Canadian government, it has a better economy than the United States of America. Go and check it and go and fact check me if you want. It's one of the most strongest economies in the whole continent. You're not accustomed to being a pickle. That is the problem. You're not accustomed to being a pickle. Really. You can't compare your life, your world as a Canadian, as a Mexican, as a Central American, as a South American. Don't compare your life like that. You are a first-class world country. I am from Del Rio. I appreciate you getting the truth out there, Miss Kathy. Thank you so much. How can family pay for ransom? They have a lot of family members in the U.S. and they have to like sell every property or everything, and a lot of them they don't make it. A lot of them they don't make it. That's sad. That's how uh, the globalists think that we are a third world class country secure for migrants. It is not. Saludos desde el río, ¿cómo no? Saludos a Fluffy Monster. Saludos, ¿cómo no? Saludos para ti. More comments. I will read some comments. Watching some comments right there. Buy me a coffee is on the top link. Thank you so much. A lot of people are contributing. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Watching from Dallas, Texas. How you doing? Adabel H. Rodriguez. How you doing? Right here. Let me put you on the screen. Watching from Dallas, Texas. Right there. All the way to Dallas. They say that it's beautiful in Dallas, man. Igualmente, Chica Pérez. Igualmente. And another thing that my producer right here is saying, if the migrants are trying to get into the United States of America, a lot of them, it's not that they don't make it, but it's not only that is nobody knows what happened to them. So sad. Nobody finds out what happened to them because they are disappeared. A lot of them they disappeared. So you never know what happened to them, and even the family member they want to ask, they receive threats that they should not ask anymore for them. Hello to Houston, to Angie. Hello to Santa Fe, New Mexico. All the way to Santa Fe, New Mexico, right here. Fluffy Monster said, my husband is a border patrol in Del Rio. Congratulations for that. God bless his dear heart. Hondo, Texas. Sarah Lutz Gray. $2,500 disappeared in the USA, and no one knows where the children are at. What does that have to do with right now? If you're trying to compare that situation to, we got missing children over here also. With all respect, don't compare. Please don't. I know that the United States, like every country goes through certain phases. They go through certain situations, and they have their own problems. But the problems of other countries in comparison to the United States of America and ultimately from Canada and all these first class world countries, they're not exactly as exacerbated of third world class countries. I am so sorry to say that to you. Reality check. A lot of the countries, they have a lot of problems with trafficking of children, trafficking of people, drugs, and all this kind of stuff. But it is different. A lot of illegal children. Yes, a lot of them, I agree, they are missing. And it is not illegal children. I don't like use the word consistently, but it is people that they are children that they are undocumented in the United States of America. It is a lot of them they are lost, and it is sad because a lot of them they are now processed into God knows who with who, God knows who is in charge. So it's really what is happening to the Department of Homeland Security in the United States of America is one of the most worst times in history. Is one of the worst times in history in terms of security. And it is nothing new what is going on with the children right now in the United States. It is nothing new. It's been going on for years. Remember the Obama administration that he released more than 90,000 in 2015. They know what they're doing. Biden knows what they are doing. This is nothing new. This is not like, oh my God, surprise. No, they have been doing it for years. So why the past administration of the 45th president was saying save the children? Remember that? Because he knew and he knows what has been going on since the past administrations in Barack Obama. And now, again, it is the resurrection. It is Obama 2.0. Thank you so much for joining in. Going on 55 minutes into the live feed. God bless every single one of you that is watching. You can follow me at Getter. You can follow me at Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Telegram as Oscar L. Blue. Also, you can follow me at Instagram as Oscar L. Blue Media and Oscar L. Blue Team. And also, you can follow my partner, Real Anthony Agüero. You can follow him at all platforms at Real Anthony Agüero. So follow Ben Bearquam, and also at Real America's Voice News. You can download the app at realamericasvoicenews.com. Thank you so much. God bless you all. It has been a good show, 56 minutes in. We will see each other tomorrow. Stay safe. And like we always say, people, peace and love. Because always your country's first. God bless.
Y ya van días y varias semanas.
He hasn't given no response, and it's been days, and it's been weeks, and he Good things there at this canyon right here.
It's absolutely incredible. I haven't been to Tijuana in a lot of years, and seeing how wide open it is. I mean, I don't know if you could turn the camera around and show everyone just how wide open it is. It's incredible.
A couple of questions. So. Rashida, what is your opinion on the massive child trafficking that is happening? Y espero logren su objetivo de la justicia a su país. Luchen por su país. Say the basically fight for your country. Están bloqueando el acceso. ¡Viva! La Policía Federal o la autoridad nos está deteniendo el acceso y nos está deteniendo el paso para poder cruzar hacia el Zócalo, señores.